Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is Wednesday, Wildcard Wednesday, and we have some songs on the Make a Recommendation playlist. Let this be your sign to add songs to the Make a Recommendation playlist because I'm struggling to keep up with the suggestions in the comment section. I am drowning in the recommendations, okay? And yes, I know last week was quiet, and you were like, "Where is Shebs?" And I was like, where are my folks? Where are my lovely people? I don't know. It was just a tough week, but this week shall be better. And I pray and I will give it my utmost to bestest to make sure it remains consistent and stays great for you. And before we jump in, please like, comment, subscribe, consider supporting to the Patreon if you want to help out the channel. All these beautiful things. All right, so today we're going to be listening to It's My Microphone. Today we're going to be listening to Sting, Shape of My Heart. Shape of My Heart, the title sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've ever heard this before, so we'll see. Let us see. Let us jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me unmute. We could give this a listen. Yeah, I've heard this melody before. I think I heard it from an underground artist. Beautiful melody.
He deals the cards as a meditation, and those he plays never suspect. He doesn't play for the money he wins.
Wow.
He doesn't play for respect.
Never heard this.
He deals a
Pull up with tune, man. First of all, beautiful voice. Have I never listened to Sting? No, man, we need for the better in life. His tone is amazing. I'm trying my best not to get caught up in the lyrics and just feel what he's saying because his delivery, his tone, it's remarkable. Let's keep on going.
He deals the cards as a meditation, and those he plays never suspect. He doesn't play for the money he wins. He doesn't play for respect. He deals the cards to find the answer, the sacred geometry of chance,
No, this is amazing.
the hidden law of a probable outcome. The numbers lead a dance.
Wow.
I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. I know that the clubs are weapons of war.
What?
I know that diamonds need money for this art, but that's not the shape of my heart. He may play the jack of diamonds, he may lay the queen of spades, he may conceal a king in his hand while the memory of it fades. I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. I know that the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds need money for this art, but that's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart.
Let me see. hold on. This is amazing. This is amazing. Melodically, lyrically, artistically, how everything comes together on this song is just amazing. I feel like I'm first of all, now this part of the song is going into love. It's interesting because as I was like listening to the lyrics, it's like I heard love, but then not really. I felt like, and we're at 2:57. I felt like we were talking about a tactician. It's interesting. Like I felt like we're talking about a tactician, and it's really interesting. Like a person who's curious about the world, who's very observant and like locked into that life world experience and kind of like trying to learn as much as they can, not for what they can gain from it, not for the respect that they can gain, but just for utter curiosity. And yes, they could get paid for their art using diamonds. That's not the shape of their heart. It's just, this is amazing. Let's keep on going.
You made me think there's something wrong. I'm not a man, but too many faces. The mask I wear is one. For those who speak know nothing and find out to their cost. Like those who curse their luck in too many places. For those who fear are lost. I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. I know that the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds mean money for
This is
this
amazing.
art.
This,
That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the
go for it.
shape of my heart.
Bad shown. That flute is crazy. Listen, if we don't do, if listen, we have to talk about the lyrics for this song. Let me pull it up on the side of my side of my side of myself. Where's Genius? Yes. First of all, my initial interpretation and impression of the song is that this is talking about a tactician, somebody who makes their choices. Like to me, it does like cards here are just being used as a tool to convey all the different choices and options we have in our lives. And it's kind of talking about this character who then he himself, somebody else, using this to explain how the kind of value this person puts into these things. So he deals the cards as a meditation. Bars, okay? He makes these choices mindfully. He plays his cards mindfully, looking to see what they bring up in him, what they bring out of him. And those he plays never suspect. So, like, they don't recognize that this person isn't just fitfully, mindlessly making choices. Like, they're not just breezing through life, they're like thoughtfully making decisions. They never see that because perhaps them themselves are too caught up in the game that they're not realizing the level of thoughtfulness and depth that goes into this person's choices. He doesn't play for the money he wins. He doesn't play for respect. Forget those things. It's a meditation. Bars. Verse 2, he deals the cards to find the answer, to learn more about life, the sacred geometry of chance. Listen, because life, you see, sometimes I feel like too many people get caught up in the experience of life, the experience of being themselves. It's a pathetic state. It's a pathetic, wasteful state. Okay? I have a poem for it on my website. I don't remember what I call it, but whatever. So it's a pathetic state to be just caught up in just the game and your role in the game. get beyond it. Look at the sacred geometry, like how it all comes together, or how everything fits together, right? The angles. So it's like this person is like, even though they're a human being, they have this kind of like third person perspective of the entire process, the hidden law of a probable outcome. Because what is it that, and in the anime called Berserk that I mentioned before, like a Tupac reaction, um they said, is man's life controlled by some transcendental entity or something like that, right? So what is it? Is it an invisible hand that guides our choices, that guides whatever happens to our life? Or like, what is that hidden law? It's fascinating. In economics, they talk about the invisible hand. The numbers lead a dance because it's that fascination. I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier, so that I know that the clubs are weapons of war. That kind of knowing that when I do something, when I make a choice, this is what the outcome is, this is what I'm influencing. Because why would they know? Because they've been playing the cards as a meditation. I know that the diamonds mean money for this art, for that which I create. But that's not what drives my heart and my passion. Bro, this song is amazing. He says he may play the jack of diamonds, he may lay the queen of spades, play the jack, lay the queen, as in laying her, you know what I'm saying? Laid. He may conceal a king in his hand, so you never show everybody exactly what you have, while the memory of it fades. No, that I don't know what that means. While the memory of it fades. Yeah, that has me stumped. I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. Yeah, this is the same thing. Has me stumped. The memory of it fades. Curious. And if I told you I loved you, you'd maybe think there's something wrong. I'm not a man of too many faces. The mask I wear is one. That's so curious. Like, maybe you think something is wrong because this person probably seems so intelligent that maybe you think they're incapable of love, or maybe you think they can't love you. Like, what's up with that one? I'm not a man of too many faces. I'm a simple guy, a curious guy, an intelligent guy, but there's just this one face. We're not pretending over here. And those who speak know nothing. You know, I've heard people who like practice mindfulness say that the more they learn, the more they realize that they don't know. And so it's like, if like for me, even though like we're talking and we say that we know things, it's like we're constantly realizing how little we know. And I feel like as we listen to this kind of music, it's the more I realize that I know nothing. I know not. It's an exciting position to be in when you realize your own ignorance and how much more there is to know and learn in this world. It creates like at least a lot of humility, and a lot of willingness to explore different kinds of art forms and to learn people, because you know nothing and find out their cost. Like those who curse their luck in too many places, and but those who speak know nothing and find out their cost, like you find out like how little what you say is worth, or like how they say everything has a price, like that's what comes through there. Like those who curse their luck in too many places, because sometimes, yeah. And those who fear are lost, let's get into that. Listen, those who curse their luck in too many places, to me that means sometimes people are so upset with their life and upset with where they are and how things are now. I understand that there are broader situations in the world, and like that's a whole different conversation, but I feel like if you can realize the beauty that you are being you, you have a lot to gain and to offer the world. Like savor your experience of you being you versus cursing it. And by fearing life and fearing the outcome and fearing what could happen to you, I feel like you lose out on so much. So I hear that so loud. Like this is one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorite songs. This is a work of art. Go sting. Go sting. Let's hear what the background says. Shape of My Heart is the ninth track, 10th on international copies on 10 Summers Tale. It was co-written 10 Summoner's Tale. It was co-written by Dominic Miller, Sting's guitarist, which makes it one of the few songs not written by Sting himself in his solo career. I see. Sting would later revisit the song with pop singer Craig David. It is famously featured in the end credits of 1994's Leon the Professional. And I watched Leon the Professional, but I guess I must have skipped the credits. Too bad. I should have listened to it, but then I would be assured in this beautiful moment together. You'll see all things they work out perfectly. Well, that's the end of my reaction. I learned so much today. I had fun with this one. We're gonna do more. Are we gonna do more today? I make no promises. I have learned now. I have learned to now make no promises. Deliver surprises. I have a lot of surprises in store. When will they arrive? We shall know not. Shall not we know. But I hope you will be here for it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me scooch over to the middle. I don't know what's happening with the lighting today, but I feel like I'm on the beach. It just feels so summery. Anyways, I shall see you in the next one. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for the comments, the support, and all the amazing things you say, man. Sometimes I just drop a heart because I don't have the time to like sit down and comment right away. But bet you believe I'm coming back. I'm gonna do my best. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.